Today's question is one of the most important questions Jesus wants to ask you. Hey everybody, my name is Chris Pavla. I'm the pastor here at All Nations, and it is great to be with you as we continue our series, Questions Jesus Wants to Ask You, because there are some answers only you can give. Now today is the Sunday before Easter, and this is actually Palm Sunday, when Jesus rode into the city of Jerusalem. People were waving palm branches and hailing him as king. And everybody in the city of Jerusalem on Palm Sunday is going, who is this man? Why is the city turned upside down? Now those questions people are asking about Jesus and his titles are actually a good jumping off point for us to get into today's question, because today's question is all about titles. If you remember last week, we discussed a question that Jesus asked at the Sea of Galilee. This is 30 miles north of that at a place called Caesarea Philippi. This is actually the furthest north that Jesus ever traveled. Now it's named Caesarea Philippi because it's named after Caesar, the ruler and the emperor of the Roman Empire. That's our first title. And Israel is a country in the Roman Empire ruled by a king named Herod. That's a second title. And King Herod has a son named Philip, who's a prince. That's a third title. And he names a town after him. So Caesarea becomes Caesarea Philippi. In Caesarea Philippi, there is a cave with a spring flowing out of it. And the people who lived there thought it had magical powers. And so the Greeks built a temple there for the god Pan, the half goat, half man, flute playing god. And so that's the fourth title. So as Jesus and his disciples are walking into Caesarea Philippi, they're thinking about all of these titles of deities, emperors, kings, and princes. And so it's in this setting that Jesus turns to his disciples and says, who do the crowds say I am? And they throw out a few answers, like some say you're this and some say you're that. But then Jesus pivots and he turns to them and he says, who do you say I am? Now, however you answer that question, it's such an important one because of everything it means based upon how you answer it. Now, before you get to today's discussion, there's two things I want to mention to you real quick. First of all, this Friday is our Good Friday service at 7 p.m. right here at All Nations Church. It's going to be a great time, and it's an awesome opportunity for you to consider and weigh the death and suffering of Jesus so that you can fully appreciate the triumph of Easter. Speaking of Easter, coming up in 1 week on Easter Sunday is our Easter service from 10 to 11 a.m. and then our Easter egg hunt right after the service at 11 a.m. We'd love for you guys to be there, obviously, but then we've also got some postcards that you guys should be taking home with you today. And I encourage you, please consider the people that you can invite to be a part of this Easter service. To somebody you know, you are the closest they will ever come to considering Jesus and his resurrection. It's such an important week, starting today with Palm Sunday and your discussion, and then Friday, Good Friday, and then Easter with Easter Sunday. I cannot wait to be with you guys. It's going to be a great time. Thanks, and we'll see you soon. Happy Easter. Bye-bye.